We do. We're going to start off with our top five. We're going to give you a little taste of the big boys up there, the top five, and then we're going to go back down to the bottom and work our way back up. So if you're here, you're watching the clip, please, this is the order we're going to go into. So the number one player for Dynasty running backs, we have Brees Hall for the New York Jets. We have Bijan Robinson at number two. Don't know how he got there. Jahmyr Gibbs, number three. Christian McCaffrey, number four. And Jonathan Taylor, number five. And these are separated in two different tiers.
Yes.
Where do these tiers, for the viewers at home, comment down below before you watch this part. Where does the tier end break? Like, where does it end? Where's tier one end and tier two start?
Well, you can see right there with the ticker.
Oh,
so it just broke right there. So, yeah, we have Brees, Bijan, Jahmyr, all in tier one. That's your young guys. That's your fresh legs that are already top five quarterbacks. Now they're top three quarterbacks.
running backs.
You got CMC and
that'd be pretty cool if they play quarterback and running back at the same time.
It's
like
kind
of like you say quarterbacks twice. Usually I let
these
it go
are your
once.
best running backs in the league. Then you got CMC and Jonathan Taylor, not as younger, both on third contract, second contract for Jonathan Taylor, maybe third for CMC. Guys that are going to slowly adjust, but I still see both of these guys doing great for a while still. They're on their own tier. They're their own tier two. We both agreed with number 4 and number 5 with CMC and Jonathan Taylor, which I am shocked that you have Jonathan Taylor so high after injuries last year, a holdout, missed the first 4 games. Didn't really get to play with Anthony Richardson, so you didn't actually get to see the full effect of that offense. He had injuries the year before, but was the number 1 running back 3 years ago. So I'm shocked you have him at 5. We all agreed, even fantasy pros, everybody agrees. 5th best quarterback in the league.
Running back again. We're going running
back.
Did I
say quarterback again?
Oh, we're going running back. Is this a prank? Is this like a Dwight Jim prank? Where
what are you talking about? I'm saying running back. They're the best running backs.
This is ridiculous. No, yes. So we agree that Brees Hall is the number 1, the 101. All of us across the board, me, you, Jacob. Dave did not rank again, but that's okay. He's not a ranker. He likes to react. That's okay. But here's where we differ. I have Jahmyr Gibbs at number 2. You have Bijan Robinson at number 2.
Yes.
We're sitting here at a conundrum because going into the rookie drafts last year, I had Bijan 101. Mm-hmm. Let me step back. For the running back position, I had him number 1. I told anyone that would listen in any kind of super flex league, take the quarterbacks. Do not go for the 101 at Bijan. You're a mistake. It's a mistake if you do that. Just for a longer period, I prefer the quarterbacks, even though they're not that great.
In Superflex, yeah, that's the
in Superflex. But people were still taking Bijan 101. Like this year, Marvin Harrison's going 101 in a lot of leagues. I don't know, guys. I think I would take Caleb, but that's for a later conversation down the road. Just for longevity and the importance. I have Jahmyr Gibbs higher, and do you want me to tell you why? Do you want me to tell you why?
Sure, if you want to.
Okay. Usage. We know what that team stands for. We know what the Detroit Lions want to do. They want to run the ball down your throat, whether that be with David Montgomery or Jahmyr Gibbs. Now, Bijan did have some competition with Tyler Algier. He's took a lot of carries, was on the field at least 40% of the time. It seemed like every game, most two or three games, he actually outsnapped Bijan Robinson. One against Tampa Bay where he played 1 snap, and then a couple other games in between that. But it's not as much as David Montgomery eats into Jahmyr Gibbs. And with that being said, Jahmyr Gibbs still blew Bijan away, in my opinion, in any kind of category you want to talk about. Explosiveness, elusiveness, touchdown ability, finding the end zone, really being a great edge runner. Explosive runner. Can I ask you this, Justin? How many 20-yard runs, just 20-yard runs, did Bijan Robinson have last year? Just asking.
Well, he wasn't really used correctly.
I'm just asking.
So
I'm just
probably
asking.
What, 1, 2 maybe?
Okay. Jahmyr Gibbs had 10, 12, 11. No, he had 10. He was second in the league, by the way. Now, that's just a small sample size, but we only had their 1 rookie season to go off of. And if you're telling me, I know what Dan Campbell wants to do. I don't think Dan Campbell's getting fired this year, next year, the year after that. He won me over. I thought he was a dumb moron, but who knows? He's actually a genius. I know what they stand for. They're going to run the ball as long as Dan Campbell's in the building. I don't know what's going on in Atlanta. I don't know what they want to do. I don't know if they're going to utilize because this staff did not draft Bijan Robinson. Now I'm not saying they're going to go in there and clean house and Bijan, you're dead to me. I'm not saying that at all, not even close. But what I am saying is they have a new staff there. They have a new way they're going to work things. Bijan's going to learn a new playbook, possibly, most likely. He's got to get used to the new quarterback system. I just don't. I know this is long term. It's just I'm more confident in Jahmyr Gibbs long term than I am Bijan Robinson's. But we're splitting hairs because I have him 3. So it's not even that big of a difference. It's not like I have him down 6, 7, 8. He's right behind him, like right there.
No, you're totally right. We are literally splitting hairs on this. You could put either of these guys 2, 3 came out of the same draft. They're the same. You almost this was the question last year. Which one was going to be the better one? Which was going to be the premier running back? I'm pretty sure we had this exact same conversation last year, pretty much about Bijan Robinson and Jahmyr Gibbs. Why I have Bijan over Jahmyr is I just think the offense that Atlanta has built around with now Kirk Cousins, they got Drake London, they got Kyle Pitts, they got Bijan Robinson. Tyler Algier, I think, is still there. I think that's just ultimately a little bit better than Jahmyr, David Montgomery, and St. Brown, and I guess what's his face?
What's his face?
Laporta. Good Lord, tight end
What's
one
his
here.
face? You know, only the best tight end, only the best rookie tight end.
They basically are the same. You got your older, experienced quarterback, young offense. They're both going to be great. No problem there. We know what we have in Jahmyr, though. We know what we have in Jahmyr and Montgomery, but we don't know what we have in Bijan right now. They do bring in Zach Robinson from the Rams from last year, and what running back finished top 5 and missed 4 games last year under Zach Robinson? Kyron Williams. I think Bijan is better than Kyron Williams, so obviously I'm gonna put him slightly above. I think he gets a big boost this year, and I think he improves his game. I think he does finish. He will finish as the top 3. I think he'll finish top 2, maybe not even 2.
Maybe he's 1. I don't know.
Maybe he's.
I wonder if anyone out there is like going Brees Hall number 1. Like, guys, the guy's a stud. Again, that team's built off of defense and running the ball as well.
He was a stud before Aaron Rodgers got there.
Yeah,
and he tore his ACL. Like his rookie season, everybody forgets his rookie season. I'll admit, I counted him out as soon as he tore his ACL. I was like, he's not coming back.
Yeah, not me, not I, not
I thought
this
Michael
guy.
Carter was going to be the guy. That was
so.
wrong.
Yeah, you know, Michael Carter is going to be a hot subject this offseason, and I can already hear Dave in my ear yelling at me. That's so dumb. Michael Carter is going to be my Devin Singletary.
Oh my God. So do not draft Michael Carter.
I'm sorry. Did Devin Singletary win a bunch of people leagues at the very end when Damian Pierce is just sitting on the bench doing jack shit like we said he was going to do? Now tell me by week 6 when Michael Carter's for the Cardinals balling out with Marvin Harrison and Kyler.
Oh, he is on the Cardinals now.
While James Conner's sitting over here, old ass 29-year-old Connor, the Terminator, sitting on the bench because Michael Carter is a very good running back.
Where do you got Michael Carter? In the 50s, 60? Okay.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not going to put him up there. You don't even have him ranked.
Yeah, I do. I have him at 62.
62. I mean, he's not a starter. He's not won me over that much, but I'm saying as we go down, if the Cardinals don't, you're editing it right now. When the Cardinals don't draft a running back and they stick with Michael Carter and he makes the team, that's the guy they traded for. This isn't the Michael Carter podcast, but it's my Devin Singletary of 2024.